Hey everybody, it's Vic Merc here again. Just here with another deck profile. Pretty much I went to a case tournament at Legendary Phoenix Games. I ended up playing a 60 card pile deck as in Volcanic, Snake Eye, Fire King, Horus. The main purpose of the deck, of course, was the FTK. So I had fun with it. I FTK'd a few times. We can try to talk about my matchups. I know round 1 I played against ABC. I ended up beating them 2-1. Round 2 was against Flu. I ended up losing 1-2. I lost in time because Featherstorm hurts. And then you gain life. So whatever. Round 3 I ended up playing against Tempai. I think I beat them 2-1. Round 4 I played against Runic for Higher Sprite. I ended up beating them 2-1 in time. And then round 5, I ended up playing against Tempai. I ended up losing game 3. I misplayed. It's my fault. And then top 8, I ended up playing against a Kashtira Rika deck, which is a little weird, but it worked for him. He ended up getting second place in the tournament. Game 1 I got shifted. Game 2 I got drolled, and there's nothing I could do. But let's just get straight onto the deck profile. So I am going to start with the main deck. I did break this down into engines because some engines are a lot bigger than others, and it's just easier than just doing monster spells and traps. So I'm going to start off with Volcanic Engine. 3 Volcanic Trooper. This is kind of your FTK starter. Search any Volcanic card, give your opponent a token so you can end up burning them with it. 3 Volcanic Shell. It's one of the best cards to have in this deck just because it's always a free discard. 3 Scattershot, because sometimes I do like to blow up my opponent's field, and in time just being able to get this card to graveyard is instant burn, instant game, so it's not bad. 2 Rimfire. Thought about playing 3 of this at one point, but to be honest, 2 is all you need. You can reuse it with the Snake Eyes package anyways, and to be honest, it almost never comes up to where you need more than 2. 2 Volcanic Emperor. This one, I do side out every once in a while. I do side out 1, but it is the biggest part of the FTK. And 2 is just kind of needed in case they do banish it or anything like that. Next, that's it for the monsters for Volcanics. I am playing 3 Volcanic Blaze Accelerator because seeing this with Trooper is the full FTK on its own. Card's actually kind of busted. Helps clear fields too. And then the 1 brick, the 1 Blaze Accelerator, you have to play it because you have to send it for a Volcanic Blaze Accelerator. Next are the traps I played for the Volcanic Engine, the 2 Blaze Accelerator Reload. One thing I realized that the effect to Foolish Burial from deck is not once per turn. So if I have both of them in grave, I can keep on using it. But being able to just scattershot on my opponent's turn is pretty fun. And then the 1 Volcanic Emission, part of the FTK. Next for the Snake Eyes package, I'm playing the 1 Snake Eyes Ash, the 1 Poplar, the 1 Oak, the 1 Snake Eyes Diabellstar, and the 1 Flamebirch. Originally, the Snake Eyes Diabellstar was a Birch, but I'm happy I changed it to the Snake Eyes Diabellstar. And the reason why I'm running 1 of all these, because these are not the main focus of the deck. These just help me get to the Volcanic combo. But they're all great cards on their own, of course. Also, to go with this package, I am playing 2 Diabellstar. Couldn't fit room for a 3rd one, but 2 was fine. The 3 Wanted, the 1 Divine Temple, and then the 1 Original Sin. So pretty much, if I don't do the FTK, I still have full Snake Eyes combo. I still make the same board any Snake Eyes deck would make with that small engine in it, but it's an FTK deck, so that's the whole point. Next is going to be the Fire King package, which is also a lot of just more 1-ofs, 1 Ponix, 1 Fire King Avatar Karen. This is what bridges you into the Volcanic plays, because destroying this with Garunix or even Fire King Island lets you send any fire monster from deck to grave. So you can send Trooper, revive it off a Princess, and keep going with the FTK. The 1 Arvada for monster negates. the one High Avatar Kirin, the one Sacred Fire King Garunix, and then the spells are the one Sanctuary, the one Fire King Island, and the one Circle of the Fire Kings. I was also thinking about playing the one that destroys cards on the field. I can't think of the name right now, but this came out pretty good. Circle of the Fire Kings is actually pretty good in this deck. Next, for my small horse package, I am playing 3 Imseti, the one Happy, and 1 King Sark. Normally when I'm playing horse, I'm playing normally maybe at least 2 King Sarks, but 1 is all I really needed. There was a few times I did draw Imseti and a King Sark, which kind of sucked, but not really. Then it's just a free discard for King Sark. But it's really just to make zombie vampire. Next, some extra cards just to add to the consistency, add to the engine. 2 Magician Souls. I can send Black Witch or I can send Imseti just to get this onto the field and draw 2 cards. It's pretty good pot of greed at this point. And then the last 2 cards for the FTK. The one Greater Inari Fire, which on summon will burn for whatever monster they have on field. And then also when it's into grave, it will search the Spiritual Fire Arcurnite, which normally lets me kill them in their draw phase. Next, mainly just consistency cards or extenders. 3 Bonfire searches all the Snake Eyes. Level 1s searches pretty much every volcanic monster in the deck except for Emperor. Yeah. Next, I'm playing 2 Fire Recovery and a Monster Reborn. Fire Recovery, it's a very good card because even if you just discard it and never get the Monster Reborn effect off, it lets you recycle 3 fires back and draw a card, which I did get off a few times. Having the Monster Reborn was kind of broken. I'm also playing the 1 for 1 just as an extender. A lot of level 1s in this deck, and then kind of really the only non-engine in this deck is 2 Thrusts and 2 Talons. I know it's a 60 card deck of all engine, but it worked somehow. I was able to break fields. I was able to play through a lot of hand traps. Let's start off with, let's go to the extra deck next. Like I said, this is pretty much a generic Snake Eyes extra deck. So I'm playing the 1 Anima, the 1 IP, the 1 SP, the 1 Sunlight Wolf, the 1 Hida, the 1 Dark, the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, Selene, Promethean Princess, Appaloosa, Axis Code Talker, Zelantis for the OTK. I am playing Ambler because why not? 1 Raging Phoenix for the OTK, and then the 1 Zombie Vampire for the Horus package, which I do play other level 8, so I can make it other ways, but that's really what it's there for. Next, for the side deck, of course, this is always player preference. It all depends on your local meta, the tournament you're going to, whatever the meta is at the time. But for me, this time I was siding the 1 Curry Carb because, of course, it's searchable off the Snake Eyes package. The 1 Magnum plus the 2 Druid Worm. It's very good against Voiceless Voice, Branded, and other decks like that. 2 Pankratops. It's just removal pretty much, just going second card. Pretty much I sided, most of my stuff was for going second. The main deck was perfect for the most part for going first. I did side the 1 Call by the Grave. I forgot to put it in the main deck, so I put it in the side deck. The 1 Harpy Feather Duster with the double Lightning Storm for back row removal. Triple Droplet because I have so many free cards in hand. This card just works. And then 2 1-ups for Thrusts, 1 D-Bear, 1 Karma Cannon. They both get sided in against Tempai and possibly like Brandon and stuff like that. That's really it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's the deck profile. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And just let me know if you guys want to see any other deck profiles of any other old decks I played before on the channel. Like I said, I do have most of them still, so I can just make a build just for current format in case somebody is looking to see certain decks. But yeah, this is Vic Merck signing off. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day, everybody.